think you can really give people some insight and help them feel better connected to everything that is going on. Obviously, Saturday, a very difficult day for everybody. Particularly Sissy. Now, you have known Mama Houston, as she's called, for a very long time. She sang backup for you, from what I understand.
My first couple albums, she's there, right there.
Can you give us a sense of how you think she's doing today?
I think it's very hard. I think when a mother loses a child under any circumstance, it's a kind of pain that can only be described as overwhelming. I mean, how anything else, if you say devastating, awful, hard to bear, all of those things certainly can apply, but overwhelming, because when Sissy came out of the church behind Whitney's casket, I was standing right at the door, and she looked at me, and I grabbed her face and kissed her, and she just broke down, and of course so did I. But in her breaking down, I felt something. I felt an almost helpless kind of, thing that she did when she gave in. She was like, oh, And of course, when she came out of the church behind the casket, she was screaming for Whitney, my baby, my baby, my baby, which Whitney will always be, no matter what the circumstances. When we recall Whitney and her life and her accomplishments and her unfortunate passing, to Sissy, she will always be, my baby, and it was very poignant.
What about you? How did the funeral impact you? Was there a particular moment that you'll carry with you for the rest of your life, a particular point in the service?
I think when Stevie Wonder, who I absolutely adore and love and admire, decided to honor what I guess he considered at least some sort of a request from Whitney. Whitney loved the song Ribbon in the Sky, and Stevie sang that song, and he substituted the words. I'm getting ready to cry. He replaced the words so that they applied to Whitney, and he started by saying April, and his voice broke, April, and he went on to say 1963, which is of course her birth date. And he just ran through a little brief history melodically of what she had done, how she had gotten here, her mom, the church, her accomplishments, and that she would always be his ribbon in the sky, which is a very, 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 very wonderful, special thing, I think. The other moments that touched me deeply were, of course, I was very, very moved by Clive Davis and Kevin Costner, especially Kevin Costner.